to dive right in because I have a really pressing question for you that I've really always wanted to ask you, and that is this. So female college athletes, and we're talking like the cream of the crop, Division One. I mean, they've worked their butts off for decades to get where they're at. I mean, pain, work, discipline, sacrifice. I cannot imagine the blood, sweat, and tears. Why are you one of the only collegiate athletes speaking out? I mean, former, I know you graduated, but why aren't there 10 Riley Gaines, 20 Riley Gaines, 100 Riley Gaines, 1,000 Riley Gaines? These women are athletes. They bust their, dare I say it, balls. Like, where are they?
Well, I can tell you, it might feel as if I've been this lone face and this lone voice, but I promise you, I do speak for so many. At that NCAA championships, where we were forced to compete against Leah Thomas, who was formerly Will Thomas, who swam 3 years on the men's team at University of Pennsylvania before deciding to switch to the women's team and, of course, win a national title. You know the story. I saw the tears from these girls who were displaced and missed out on being named an All-American by one place. I saw the extreme discomfort in the locker room from every girl in there who was forced to undress while a naked male was simultaneously in the room with male eyes gazing. I felt that. I saw it. And so I know I speak for more than just myself based off the conversations I've had as well. And it's not just this one incident. There's so many incidents just like mine, making mine not unique by any means across the country that's happening. But you're right, it raises the question, where are the other women? Why aren't other people, parents, coaches, where are these people? Why aren't they saying anything? And I can tell you about my experience in regards to the silencing and the submission of your voice, what these institutions and these universities, how they wanted you to fear speaking up. Leah Thomas's teammates in particular, what they went through every single day for the whole season, which is essentially a full year in regards to the silencing. They were forced to go to mandatory LGBTQ education meetings to learn about how just by being cisgender, they were oppressing Leah Thomas. When they sent an email to their administration expressing their discomfort in the locker room, their administration responded back with, if you feel uncomfortable seeing male genitalia, here are some counseling resources that you need to seek. When they were told, or when they wanted to take a stance, their school told them, no, you cannot take a stance because your school has already taken your stance for you. They were told you will lose your scholarship, you will lose playing time, you won't get into grad school, you'll lose all your friends. They were told if they happened to speak up and any harm or backlash whatsoever were to come towards Leah Thomas's way, then they were solely responsible. And you don't want to be responsible for someone else's harm, do you? And of course not. Who would? So these girls, really, they were emotionally blackmailed, and that's continuing to happen across the country. I've received screenshots of what the NCAA has sent to coaches and athletic directors and just how badly they want these people to fear for their job, for their well-being if they were to speak out. And so people aren't. Very similar situation, again, across the country. Mine is not unique by any means. I receive messages from parents, from female athletes of all ages, all of the time, who tell me they're just too scared to take a stance.